Hi, welcome to Jackie and the Other Side of Beauty. If this is your first time here, I would like to invite you to subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed today's video. Today's video is all about talking trash about these brands. Now, if you're new, that's just a play on words about the products that I have emptied by the various brands that I have tried. So if you're ready, let's get into it. So the first thing that I have emptied, I'm just going in no order, is my Bath & Body Works White Barn Harvest Gathering. This is their Creamy Luxe Hand Soap. And this soap is just wonderful. I do like the Creamy Luxe formula. You know, it's not the gel consistency. It's not the foam consistency. I like the cream consistency. But they don't seem to have, I don't know if they're doing away with that formula, because I can't really find too many soaps in the Creamy Luxe formula. But this is perfect for this time of the year, and it just smells so good. And my hands don't feel dry after I use it. So, you know, after the first time I used it, I was sold, and I ran to Bath & Body Works and got like 3 or 4 more. So I think I may have 1 left, but I bought these last year, so I'm doing good. Next is something you're all too familiar with, and this is just my makeup remover towelettes. This is by Hill Country Fair, which is just a off-brand by H-E-B. And this is what it looks like. You know, I have these in every single video, but I do like these cloths, and they come with 25 cloths in here, and they are very hydrating. And if I'm just feeling lazy, sometimes I'll just take a cloth and take off my makeup. Or if I don't have like a full face on, I'll take the cloth and, you know, wipe off what I have on. But these are just good and very moisturizing, and they come in so handy. And when I tell you they're inexpensive, they're so cheap, and that's why I don't mind using them for swatches or whatever. They're just so affordable. So you will be seeing these probably in the next empties video, because I use these all the time. Next is a little perk that I got from Sephora, and this is the Bare Minerals. And this is a lip gloss balm. This shade is called Sincerity. And this is what it looks like. It looks a little lighter on camera than it actually looks in person. But, I like this so much. It felt very hydrating on the lips, and you have a little pop of color, you know, almost like your lips, but better. Just a little hint of color with it. And I just use this all the time. And I was so sad when I used it up. I was thinking about trying to get my lip brush and see if I can scrape around the sides and see if I can get some more out. But it's on here. When I look in the bottle, it looks like it has a little sparkle in it. Let me pick another one of these up now that I'm looking at it, because I really did enjoy this. I'll have to check out and see how expensive the full size is. But again, this is by Bare Minerals. And another Old Faithful that you guys have seen in plenty videos. This is my 24-hour Invisible Protection. This is my deodorant of choice. This is Band, and I get the Powder Fresh formula, and this is a roll-on. I just get this and use this all the time. This is what I know works for me. I've had other deodorants that held me down, but then all of a sudden, I don't know if my hormones changed, but all of a sudden, honey, they were not working anymore. And so I have been using this for, years, and this works wonderfully. So I just never even considered changing it. I know it works, and I use it every time. Next, I have my e.l.f. Holy Hydration. This is my makeup melting cleansing balm. And I really have fallen in love with this, you guys. I do have a couple of them in my Ulta cart, but I decided not to purchase them yet because I have other cleansing balms that I want to use before they go bad. But this, I think this is right up there with my Clinique Take the Day Off balm. This is right up there with it. The formula of this is so good. I mean, it's like you put it on your face and it just starts melting. it just does a great job at cleaning off your makeup. Your face feels so fresh afterwards. Doesn't feel stripped or anything. I was not expecting this, but this I will be repurchasing. Right here, I have my sunscreen. This is by Biossance, and it has squalene and zinc. This is a sheer mineral sunscreen with SPF 30, broad spectrum SPF 30. So I had this for a while, and I finally emptied it. And thanks to Kay's Ways, she had a little promotion or something on her channel. She was, I think, sent some items by Biossance, and she had a discount code. And I had already put this in my Sephora shopping cart. And while I was watching Kara's video, I saw the little discount code. But I didn't buy the thing that she was demoing because I was just like, I don't want the full set. I just wanted like maybe one thing from it. And so I said, I don't know if her discount code would just work if I bought this outright. And it did. And I was so happy because talking about timing, I had this in my Sephora cart ready to pull the trigger. And lo and behold, there she was with the discount code. So, Kara, thanks, girl. My next product is by Sunday Riley. This is the Good Genes Lactic Acid Treatment. And this was just a, I don't know, I think I got this maybe from Allure Beauty. And I'm trying to go through all these little samples that I have and use them up. So I saw this, and it's a exfoliator. It says deeply exfoliates the dull surface of the skin for clarity, radiance, and younger looking skin. So I picked this up out of my little skincare section, and I was just like, go ahead and try it. Of course, you know, these little samples, you're not going to really notice anything, but yeah, probably wouldn't repurchase it because I have a whole lot of other skincare samples to go through. So, I mean, I didn't hate it. I just didn't notice anything. So, but again, I only used it for, what, 2 weeks maybe? So, I didn't expect to notice anything. Like I said, I didn't hate it. It felt nice on the skin, but I just didn't notice anything because I used it for such a short time. But it still wasn't anything that stood out to make me say, oh, I can't wait to buy that again. No, so I probably wouldn't repurchase it. So the next thing I have is the Caudalie Vino Perfect Essence. Now this I did like. I use this. It says it's a concentrated brightening essence. I use this. What part did I can't even remember if it was in the morning time or at night. I think I used this in the morning time as part of my skincare routine. Yes, I used this in the morning time. I maybe used it at night too, but I know I definitely used it in the morning, and I just loved it. This was, I don't know that it did anything actually, but I mean, because this is a good amount to go through, but I didn't really see that it did anything, but I just liked having it in my skincare routine, just having this essence. I don't have very many essences, but I like this. Like I said, I didn't notice anything. Rarely do I. But I did like this, and I would be open to repurchasing this again. My next product is by Drunk Elephant. This is their Makeup Melting Butter Cleanser. And again, this is just another cleansing balm. Used it up. Now this, I think, had really gone bad. It had this weird smell to it. And, you know, like I said, I've had this maybe for a couple of years now, and I just decided to use it. But I think I let it sit too long. But it still did a good job. This was not my favorite. I felt it was too, I don't know. I'm thinking of Crisco. Crisco oil, you know, the not the liquid, but the, you know, the thicker one. I'm at a loss for words, but it just reminded me of Crisco oil grease, the solid. And it wasn't my favorite, so I definitely know I would not repurchase this. But I used it up. Like I said, I think it had gone bad. But I used it and just wasn't blown away by it. Next, I have my Urban Decay Perversion Bigger, Blacker, Badder, if you will, mascara. Now, I do like this mascara. I don't really know what happened with this mascara because towards the end, I don't even know if you'll be able to see on camera, but this is what the wand looked like. Like, you can't even see the bristles. They all kind of like stuck to the mascara. I mean, they're like laying down, stuck, and you have no bristles to put your mascara on with. And every time I dipped in here, it was like it would get worse. I don't even know if you guys can see. This is just ridiculous. And so, I don't know. I like the mascara, but I don't know if it just happened because this is a smaller version, like a travel size, because I don't remember it happening when I had the full size. But this kind of has turned me off of even trying the full size because this right here is ridiculous. So, I don't know. I might repurchase this because, like I said, the full size that I had was great. But this is not so much. Speaking of makeup melting cleansing balms, here is one of my favorites. This is the Clinique. Guys, I went through a lot of cleansing balms, but I have been collecting these empties for the longest. So this is the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. And like I mentioned, this is one of my favorites. Very, very expensive. And I'm just so happy to be able to find this e.l.f. one that does just as good, if not better, I would say, job at getting your makeup off at such an affordable price. So this has been bae for years, but let me tell you, if you haven't tried this one, I definitely wouldn't sleep on it. I don't know really why this is in here, because I think I showed you guys this during my last empties video, the Fenty Beauty. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. This is my Fenty Beauty primer. I couldn't find the top for it the last time, and I don't know why I threw it back in here, but this is a great primer. I have already repurchased this. This is just up there with one of my favorite, like my top 5 or my top 10 primers. This one I like because it's a soft matte primer, and that's what my skin loves. I just can't get on with too much matteness, but I have been buying a lot of matte products because this Texas summer was ridiculous. But this is just one of my faves, and I will continue to purchase this one. Again, I don't know why I said here again, but this is by Fenty Beauty, and this is their Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer in Soft Matte. Next, I have a product that my sister actually gave to me, and it's by Callie. This is the Cloud Soft Bod Vanilla Moisturizer. She got this from Ipsy, if I'm not mistaken, and she was just not for it, and so she gave it to me, and I really enjoyed it. I felt like it made my hands feel very silky, very soft, and I was here for it. This is by, I said Callie, but I'm looking on the back and it says CallieC.com, so maybe it's Callie C. I don't know, but I did like it. This felt very silky on my hands and made them feel so soft. So she wasn't here for it, but I was here for it. Next up, I have my Laneige Water Bank Moisture Cream Hydrating Moisturizer. Now, this is something that I had already repurchased. I love this moisturizer, and I just felt like it was just what my skin needed. It wasn't one of those jelly moisturizers. It was a cream, a rich cream, and it felt so good on the skin. I was so impressed by it that I did go out and buy the full size. So there you have it. I definitely would repurchase it, and I did. And speaking of Laneige, here we have the Water Sleeping Mask Moisturizer. Now, I think this is the one that you use at nighttime. And again, I did repurchase this because I liked it so much. So, no complaints about these. I just love the way my skin felt after I applied it. My face just felt and looked so healthy, so glowy, so supple. So, by Laneige, again, these two products are products that I was shocked by. I had them and I was in no great hurry to use them, but I can't wait to get back around to them because I really enjoy using them. Now, here's a product that I had for such a long time, you guys. This is the Derm Elect Trifecta Serum. It's a retinol and some other stuff in here. And I got this from Boxy, I'm thinking. But I hung on to this for such a long time. I really liked using this because when I use a serum, you guys, I like for my face to be glowy afterwards. I don't like to use a serum and it absorbs and just leaves your face looking flat. I like something that leaves me with a glow, looks radiant. But, and this is exactly what this did. To me, almost it was like an oil, a face oil. But I just loved the way my face felt and looked so glowy after I used it. This was a good size because this took me a long time to get through. And because you didn't need that much because, again, just a little drop or two, put it on, it spread, and your face just looks so glowy, so hydrated. So I did enjoy using this. I may check out the website and see how much this costs because this may be something that I pick up again. Next, I have the Klairs Advanced Serum Vitamin E Hyaluronic Acid 100. And this is what this looks like. You guys, I can't remember where I got half this stuff. This may have come from BoxyCharm as well. Could have come from Allure. I'm not sure. I'm thinking Boxy though. But I finally pulled this out and used it. I liked it, but I liked it because it had the vitamin E and hyaluronic acid in it. But again, this was fast absorbing, kind of, and it didn't leave a glow, really, for it to be hyaluronic acid. It didn't really leave a glow to my face. It didn't really leave a radiance to it. It just absorbed in, and you really wouldn't have known that I put it on. So, yeah, this I probably would not repurchase. Next up, I have a mascara, and this is by Hourglass. I was so glad to get through this because this is definitely not a repurchase for me. I didn't purchase this. I received this from, I'm sure, a subscription box. Or I received it, you know, when you can go and pick 2 items, or you can use your points for items on Sephora. I may have got this from that. But, yeah, I didn't like this. It did nothing for my lashes. And when I say nothing, I mean nothing. I had to keep going in coat after coat after coat. And this just didn't do it for me. It did not do it for me. Oh, I was happy to be rid of this. I kept using it because you guys know I try to use my products up. But I was so happy when this was done. And I definitely would not repurchase that. Here I have one of my favorites. This is the Lancombe Cils Booster XL. And this is essentially, this is just a eyelash primer. And again, this is by Lancombe. I like this because this really does work. Now, you know I say I have some skincare. You really can't tell the difference. I can tell the difference with this. I put this on, and I'll put a mascara on that really doesn't do too much. And because I have this product on, my lashes are popping. And I have such itty bitty lashes. They curl up to almost my eyelid. They're so short, but this does the job. It works in my favor. So this I definitely will repurchase. I actually have, I think, another one this size, and I actually have a full size that I got at the 21 Days Beauty at Ulta last year, I think. But yes, I highly recommend this. If you're still doing some Sephora shopping when this video goes up, I definitely would recommend this. Let's see, what else do we have in here? Lucky has put his, not really, his eye ointment. And this is for everyday people. But I use it for my baby because he has dry eyes. This is the Severe Gentile Tears. It is a lubricant eye gel. We keep these on deck because, like I said, he has dry eyes. And so when I follow the routine and put all his drops in, which I have been slacking because I've been over at Dad's house so late, my poor baby is being neglected. I take him with me, but I still don't get to do all the drops and stuff, and I can tell by his eyes. So I'm trying to stay on track today. But this is a great ointment, but haven't ever used this by itself. He has several drops. He has a total of 4 that he takes with this. Well, this one included. And so everything together works great, but I couldn't say that this worked great all by itself. But this brand has been around for a while, and I know that sometimes the pharmacists recommend it, so I guess it's pretty good. Okay, my next product is another product that I had, and I know for sure I got this from Allure Beauty, and this is, again, by Sunday Riley. It is their A+ High Dose Retinoid Serum. It says it's an advanced strength retinoid serum. Delivers a 6.5 power blend of stabilized retinoids and retinoid-like botanical extracts into the skin. Again, this is Sunday Riley. I was pulling for serums, and I had steered clear of these retinoid or these lactic acids and stuff, so I thought I would try it out, especially because, you know, I have texture, and I was trying to see if I can find something that worked for the texture on my skin. So I, you know, went ahead and tried some of these type products, and again, I like this one. I think I liked this one maybe more than this other one by Sunday Riley. I think I like this one more. Probably wouldn't purchase this either, but I did, as far as I can recall, I did enjoy using it. Now, this is another product by Drunk Elephant. You guys, we are almost done. Now, this is the Behydra Intensive Hydration Serum. Now, to be honest, I did not finish this. It seems like it was almost done though, but I did not finish this because this had gone bad. And I knew it was bad just by the smell of it, because I've had one of these before and it did not smell like this. So I could not keep using this. It just smelled bad, and I don't know what, you know, in here went ahead and went bad, but this just did not smell good, so I stopped using it. When I shake it, I don't hear anything, so, you know, it's probably pretty well used up anyway. Now, my next product is an eyebrow pencil that I finished, and this is by Juvia's Place. It's the Eye Sculpt Eye Shade Brow Pencil, and I had this in the shade Dark Brown. And yeah, it's done. I did enjoy using it. You know, I went back and forth as to, let's see if we can, I can't even, there's not even enough to swatch. I went back and forth as to whether I liked it because of the tip on it, but evidently it was okay because I used it up. Probably would repurchase it. I'm not against repurchasing this one because I think in the end, I ended up liking this. So you can pick this up at Juvia's Place website or at Ulta. My next product is another mascara, and all the writing has rubbed off on this, you guys, but this is by Maybelline. This is their Colossal Mascara, and I got this. It doesn't say what shade, but it was black. I don't know if it was black or midnight black or whatever black, but I know it was a black shade. And I really, when I discovered this, me and my best friend Sylvia, we both purchased it at Walmart because I had really never had a mascara with a wand like this, and so we were so intrigued. And I was using another mascara that I thought was okay at the time, but when I tried this one, oh my gosh, we were hooked. And so this is just something I would repurchase, especially because I do drugstore videos, and this to me is the perfect mascara for when I do those videos or just in general. So this would be a repurchase for me. And you guys, I finally used up another Maybelline product, and this is the Instant Age Eraser Multi-Use Concealer. And the tag is gone off for this one, but I believe I had this in the shade Tan. This is it right here. And I finally was able to use this up. I don't know if you guys can see. I picked this up from Target, actually. And like I was saying, I was doing a drugstore video, and I wanted a drugstore concealer. And I enjoyed this one. Now, this has that sponge sponge applicator. But this, I liked. That Charlotte Tilbury one, oh, it was a hot mess. And it seems like this wand didn't overflow with product. You know, it just, you crank it and it had just the right amount. So this was perfect, but that Charlotte Tilbury, honey, it's got to go. And we're down to my last product, and this is by Radiance. This is the Genius Liquid Collagen. And this is it. I had this little trial size. And you guys, I immediately put this in my cart. I liked using this so much. Once again, I didn't notice anything great, but I did like the way it felt on my skin when I used it. I enjoyed using this so much. And so I want to repurchase it. I don't want to repurchase this little itty bitty size. But I do want to purchase maybe the next size up because it's relatively expensive. But like I said, I did enjoy this, and I definitely would repurchase. I'm not sure what size though. But now that I'm thinking, you know, I only get 15% off Sephora. But this might be a good time to pick up another one of these because I did enjoy using it. Sorry that the room is so bright, you guys, but this is when I had time to film. So that completes my talking trash about these brands, going through my empties with you guys, telling you guys the products that I would repurchase, the products that I may be on the fence with, and the products that I definitely would not purchase. So if you enjoyed today's video, please consider subscribing to the channel, giving this video a thumbs up, and ringing the notification bell. It just lets you know each and every time that I upload a video. And share the channel because you know I don't mind. And lastly, please know that you're always welcomed and wanted here on my channel. And with that said, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, my friends, and have a great day. Bye-bye.